Before we start the video, I want to give a huge shout out to Pllana Productions and Bonafide Heat for making the videos of Becky Lynch. Pllana Productions made a video saying that he misses Becky Lynch. Then Bonafide Heat made a video saying that he doesn't miss Becky Lynch. So I wanted to get involved and I wanted to make my own little video because I actually been planning to making a video considering Becky Lynch, she's been gone for like almost 8 full months now. So it's crazy how time went. She left on May 11th, 2020. Current date right now, November 28th, 2020. So Becky is set to give birth in like 2 weeks or so she's probably gonna be gone for a little bit. So I wanted to come and make this video saying that I kind of miss Becky Lynch. And comment down below if you do, make sure to just comment down below. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Let's get straight into it. On the day when SmackDown invaded Monday Night Raw on November 2018, almost 2 years ago, this was the moment that Becky Lynch became the huge star that she is today. The moment that made her one of the greatest of all time. The moment that made her a true megastar in the WWE was when Nia Jax accidentally legitly punched Becky Lynch. And you know, we had the iconic photo and all that with Becky with blood and everything, making herself look so legit in a way she was, because she was trying to be this massive heel. But you know, people just went with Becky Lynch. They didn't want to boo her, they didn't want to kayfabe boo her. They were always on the side with Becky Lynch. They did not accept Charlotte Flair as the big baby face because that's the way they wanted to go. But there was this night that Becky became a huge star, but she was supposed to have a match with Ronda Rousey, which turned out to be Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey instead, because Becky Lynch, she was legit injured for like a month. So this made her a huge star, and when she came back, she was like the biggest female star the WWE had. Like, she will get the biggest pop of the night, the biggest reaction. She will have main event scenes, and she even went on to have a match at the Royal Rumble and actually won the Royal Rumble. She won the Royal Rumble in 2019. She wasn't even a part of the match because she had her match with Asuka earlier for the SmackDown Women's title, which she lost it to Asuka. And then she went on to win the Royal Rumble. So it was definitely one of the most shocking moments. But fans were going crazy because they knew we were good. They were going to get Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch, a match they were supposed to get, but sadly they didn't. But now they're going to get it at WrestleMania. It's going to feel more legit, more main event worthy. And it even led up to being in the main event. That's how much Becky Lynch took that one moment when Nia Jax punched her. She wrapped blood all over herself and made her a huge megastar that wasn't even planned. So that's big. That's props, because not a lot of people will be able to do this, especially if it's not part of the plan. But we all know Vince McMahon had to throw in Charlotte Flair. But in my opinion, it makes the most sense, because you're not going to see women probably not main eventing WrestleMania probably till like the next years. So you're going to have to toss in people in here just to let them know in case women don't get to main event ever again. And in my opinion, that's what I feel like they should throw in other people. Because as you guys see, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, it sounds big, but when you add Charlotte Flair, another megastar already, that will even make it more huge. And you know, Charlotte Flair had to be in the main event of WrestleMania at least one time. So they just wanted to get everything set up just in case they never main event again. Just put Charlotte in it, and boom, you have that main event. I was actually there. It was in New Jersey, MetLife Stadium. I got to see. It was overall pretty good match. The finish was, you know, botched, but it is what it is. But the moment Becky Lynch took that, wrapped her blood and everything, man, that was awesome. And now let's just talk about the reason I missed her. So let's get straight into that. One thing I do appreciate from Becky Lynch was the thing that she was able to make the women's division on Raw a huge deal. I mean, if you look at this poster for SummerSlam is supposed to be like WrestleMania in the summer, something like that. But then you see the people that are on the poster. You got people like Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Lesnar, Kofi. At the time, they were the huge stars right there. I mean, Lesnar and Roman, that's already a huge star, and you got to put them in the poster. But look who's in the middle. Becky Lynch. And usually whoever's in the middle is usually the main part of the show. So the fact that they put Becky Lynch in the middle, and not only that, she was able to main event WrestleMania. That's the star power that Becky Lynch had. And she also got to share the ring with many legends. Something that other people couldn't do. Like Charlotte Flair, she didn't get to share the ring with The Rock. She didn't even get to share the ring with Stone Cold. I mean, she only got Ric Flair, but you know, that's her like real life dad right there. But Becky Lynch was able to share the ring and actually main event Monday Night Raw with Stone Cold Steve Austin on 3/16 day. Stone Cold, arguably the greatest of all time, and you got Becky Lynch added there. And then The Rock, you even paired it up with The Rock. That The Rock even made her seem as legit as possible. He did it the best job he can. And that's the star power that Becky Lynch was able to grow. Like, she was a bigger star than anyone at that point. She was main eventing shows. She was main eventing pay-per-views when she was in it for the women's tag team titles. As you guys know, the women's tag team titles are not main event pay-per-view worthy. But when she was in it, she main evented it. She made it look legit. She was main eventing Survivor Series as well. Like, that is crazy. You guys think that Bayley just recently turning heel will lead to the main event? You think Shayna Baszler, an NXT competitor at the time, will lead to the main event? No. The only reason that match was the main event of Survivor Series last year was because of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was main eventing the main pay-per-views of the show. Or she was one of the biggest talking points of that show. Not only she main evented WrestleMania, she was a big talking point at SummerSlam, and that year's Survivor Series she main evented. So she was a big talking point for the major pay-per-views and overall pay-per-view in general. One thing I didn't like about Becky Lynch is the thing what they did with Seth Rollins. I think they should have just kept it private, or at least they should have just, been cool with it. But, they made her in the match with Lacey Evans, Corbin. The only thing I did enjoy from that was their Extreme Rules match, but other than that, everything was terrible. It was just a mess. Only that Extreme Rules match was pretty fun. But that's the star power that Becky Lynch has, and something we miss. Something they should be doing with Asuka, but they don't. Like, they really don't do that with Asuka. It's like they really, they're not as stock with Asuka. They don't put stock into Asuka like they did with Becky Lynch. Like, when you see Becky Lynch, she's either a main talking point of the show, she's main eventing the show, but no matter what, she's always going to have a draw. And that's something the women's division needs, and Raw hasn't been feeling that good. Like, now, they're trying to build up new talent. They got Pllana. Like, you think when Becky Lynch was around, people like Pllana wouldn't be getting these spots and everything, which is fine. I do appreciate it, and that's why I was agreeing with Bonafide a little bit, saying that, okay, new talent, we're getting their spots. But the thing is, they're not really producing as much as Becky Lynch would, and you're not going to be seeing any woman wrestler on Raw be main eventing Raw or just a pay-per-view or anything in general. So they're not going to be a big draw. People don't care about it. Like, when they look about the women's division in WWE, they either go straight to NXT because they have one of the most talents, or they go to SmackDown because they have mega stars over there like Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Bayley, to name a few. Over in NXT because they got stars like Shotzi Blackheart, Candice LeRae, Rhea, Io, Dakota Kai, stars like that. And now over on Monday Night Raw, the only big star they really have is Asuka, the champion, and Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, because they're also champions. But they're not really as stars like Becky Lynch was. So this is one thing that WWE needs. They need to make a new star. They could make Asuka be a main event prospect, but hey, if they're not gonna do it, it is what it is. But that's one of the reasons I really miss Becky Lynch. I really hope that she returns. One thing is that she's set to return like in mid-March to set up the match for Ronda. We'll see how that goes. I doubt it, because how is Ronda gonna return? She's gonna return at the Rumble, or like she's just gonna call out like Becky Lynch or whatever. But hey, we'll see what they do, man. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 500 subscribers. I have a mega video drop. And what if CR21 booked WrestleMania 37? I'm going to drop that when I hit 500 subscribers. I already finished making the video. So, hurry up, man. Hit that subscribe button. We're only like 25 away. And you guys can see the video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you miss Becky Lynch? Do you not? Do you kind of? Whatever. What's your take on it? And yeah, it's been my pleasure making this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Peace out. Oos.